Alright, it's been a hot minute since I've streamed. It's only been maybe like a week or something, I don't know. But yeah, I was working on a Maki edit and I just thought stream it, there's no reason not to. So yeah.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めた恐怖。いいだろう。はいできた。
前始めるよ。なんだ手加減しねえよ。
That's all I got so far. So I've just been doing basic in and out kind of. And then I'll do like the black bars top and bottom and stuff once I've done all the basic transitions. I was like separating each camera so it doesn't reload the entire thing if you had one camera and you change. So let's say if all of these were one camera and I just worked on this section, it would have to re-render the whole thing. So that's why I split the cameras up for each clip. 始めるよ。 If it doesn't start to play slowly. So that's got to be coming from the outside. Maybe about there. We'll have it in a bit more from here, way out there. We'll drag that one out so it starts with the motion blur. Whack some curves in there. See, that's got that really good blur to start it off. But I don't know if that's enough. Maybe I need to up it more. Actually, maybe I just go here and I scale it up a bit more. And if I pull that down more, look at that, even more blur. Who would have guessed? See how it flows. Good. I'll work a motion tile on that one to extend the edges out to 30. Yep. Maybe I do in again, then it'll come out, which is what I want for that. I want that to come out, so that one has to end going. No, that one goes in. If it goes in again, then that's far out going in, then it'll go from in coming out, which will be, yep. So on that one coming out, so that one needs to come out at the end, which means it gets to come in the beginning, so that one has to go in again. I got this. Scale it in, it's like, let's do it in extra, because we're gonna put it out like that anyway, so it's not gonna be exactly that. Like there, maybe bring that up. That's gonna look good. And that's just the half tone thing on the outsides. So we'll leave that for, just don't touch that one. Duplicate that. Let me just check that was going in, so it needs to come from out. Like that. So again, we're going to have to zoom this one in a bit because it's going to zoom out and we don't want to see as much motion tiles. Less motion tiles better. Alright, motion tower time again. That's maybe 120. Yep, that'll do. So the whole thing.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。タイムできた。
前始めるよ。なんだ。
That's looking good. So then we want that to come out again. So you start about here. Scale. I love how simple it is to do scale transitions. They look so good. Just scale it back out again. It's like there. Put it out one. F9 it. Drag that out there. Drag this one down here. And then I can even zoom out further if I wanted to. Oh, that's got the glitch going with her. That's not fun. If you have a look, it moves the frame before that moves. So I'm going to have to fix that. It won't be too hard to fix. So I was saying we need it to be further out. No, it's too far out. Still a bit too far out. Just drop it a bit more. Perfect.
前始めるよ。なんだ。
Right. Now we need to get to fixing this frame. Don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. See, like the background one moves before the cutout on top. So I need to move the cutout back one right there. So if I zoom in, you simply cut it, drag that across by one. You can even just delete that now. Right. Now we have to see if the rest of it lines up. No, the rest of it doesn't line up as expected. So now that that's like that, that has to go out like that one. So then they move together. So now I need to move that like that and extend it out that way. How's that gonna work? Great. Do that, cut that, do that, do that. That should work. Just to go through and make sure there's no more. Because you have to rotoscope 25 FPS, so sometimes messes this up. I got a rotoscope at 25 at least. So if that's like that, then if we move that forward one, cut that there. That was the right move, yep. Okay, that was the top moving before it. Yes, so we move that back one, grab a snippet from that, move that across and extend it out like that. Okay, it's going pretty well right now. Of course. Can never be perfect, can it? If I did, I think I did it the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did it the wrong way. Need to bring that back one. Cut it. Delete that. Okay, that is one of these. I think. I hope. Alright, there we go. That's all done now. Can we pre-comp that? Because with the last one I had to do, we couldn't pre-comp it. It messed it up somehow. We will find out. So we can pre-comp. Let's just let that render.
体が覚えている。忘れるを務めた恐怖。いいだろう。はいできた。
前始めるよ。
Audio cut out, but we're just trying to figure out if this works now, which it looks like it does. It might be one of my best edits yet. If it decides to render. Alright, transition time. Minecraft text is peak, look at that. So that's going to be from the center. We're gonna scale that out.
なんだ
Drag that back one. Actually no, because I need to actually zoom it in first and attach that. Oh yeah, that needs to be 3D'd. Forgot about that. I mean, I'm gonna have to re-render it all, but so be it. We need that zoomed in. Alright, we need to wait for that to render now.
なんだ
体が覚えている。はいできた。
前始めれるよなんだやるよなんだ
Don't know if I should add shakes in or not. Don't know if it would look better with or without. Nothing, just transitions first. Then we can figure that stuff out later.
前始めるよなんだ手加減しねえよ始めるよなんだ なんだ
Let's see. Well, we need to actually do
なんだ
back in probably.
なんだ
And with this we can extend. Oh, do I want to do that? Oh, I could do the thing where when we zoom back in, it fades into that face, but it'd be difficult to have to bring that all up there. And no, let's not do that. We'll just stick with what we've been doing.
なんだ
Wrong way. That needs to be out like that. And this one needs to go up like that. Would have been very bad if we left it the other way.
でかいなんだ
Too fast though. It doesn't really zoom back in quick enough. See what I mean? Let's zoom out further. Pull that in more.
なんだなんだ
That's better.
なんだ
Just watch the whole thing real quick.
体が覚えている。
Because I like doing that.
忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はいできた。
前始めるよなんだ手加減しねえよ 始めるよ。なんだ。
Let's see here. From the outside coming in for that one. And then I might loop it, or I'll probably loop it for YouTube. For TikTok, I'll keep it once because TikTok do not have a good retention rate, so there's no point making a longer edit on there. So you use the one version for TikTok and you use the looped version for YouTube. Big brain. From out coming in, and we'll have that once again as we do with all the others. That'll be in a bit further. 90 should be good. Gives enough of a zoom in. I like that. That's nice. So we need motion tile again. Because why wouldn't we? $30 will be good enough. We all love Maki, don't we? I'm looking impressed with myself. I honestly didn't think it would look good. And I like that black bars as well. So like on here, when it goes out, like the black bars coming from the top and bottom.
My.
And I'll probably use the same effect here. It's like the tapered line that comes out.
My. 始めるよ。なんだ。
Let's finish these transitions first so I can actually watch it fully. Once again, zoom back out. Go a bit further. Drag it out and F9 it. And do that and that. There we go, that should be good. I don't know if I like that. It seems too like it doesn't come out far enough. Maybe we need to go like extend that more down like that, maybe. That looks pretty good, I reckon. Then I'll have to do a double out on here so that the black bars can cover those ones, because we don't want those. I just realized
始めるよ
that,
なんだ
so it would make sense that to be a double out.
でか
Then the in would have to be on that, which I don't know if I want that. I'll just have it zoomed in general, far enough that it cuts the sides and it removes those black bars, but we'll figure that out.
なんだ
So we'll do see, so we go like on the third and fourth of each thing, you'll see it does like a double.
始めるよなんだ
And so that should be a double as well, shouldn't it? Out and then an out again, and then that'll go into an in.
手加減しねえよ
Yeah, that makes sense. I think what I'll have to do is I'll go to that one. We will zoom it in. Let's do 110 for starters, see what that looks like. We'll just do it by hand until it looks about right. Scale it to fit. Maybe let's try 130. No, let's just do by hand a bit more. 133 it is. Then we oh no, we don't want to cut it. Oh, it's already cut, doesn't matter. We want to pre-comp it. And then if we zoom out, you'll see it's just that, which means we can what do you call it? We can do motion tile on that. So that'll be good.
Anda.
So let's start with this, duplicate, scale. And we will do that as, let me check. It's going out, so you start zoomed in. Let's see that.
Anda. Anda.
See, we have a double zoom out, so we'll have to set the scale about there. And then scale it again. So work it out like that. F9, and we will just do it like that, probably. I think that needs to be zoomed out more. That's what I wanted. Something feels off about that one. That looks better. We'll try that. So that'd be like a, yeah, like a 130 motion tile, I reckon. Oh no, maybe 120. 120. Nope, should have gone 130. No, 140. And 140. Just render this all real quick.
Right. 始めるよ
Let's Just running out of space in my RAM to store it.
Maki. 始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
You see it? Like there's a double.
Maki. 始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
And that'll be a good double. And I'll probably fade it into the head crunch because it kind of lines up. And then it'll loop back to the start. Wait, so if that was a zoom out, zoom in into an out, which would be there, yeah, that'll work good.
始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
Right, not too much more to go. That's like over half.
なんだ。
Cut those, plop them there. Duplicate that. That would be zooming what? Double, so that has to go out again. Go like that. F9 it. Up a bit, and we'll do a cross with that one.
なんだ。手加減。
Yeah. And then obviously you'll have the black bars, so that won't, those black bars don't matter. We can leave those, we just have to start maybe there, maybe there. Scale it back in. Okay, see that one's I think too quick. That's good. Then for this one, I'll section them all now while I'm here. I'll just do them all. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Plug that there. There we go. We'll split up. We've got 5 left, 4 left. That's good.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前。始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえ。
Mint. Alright, let me just pull that back up. Let's see here. Start from out, go in on that one. Just really repetitive, that's really all it is. Didn't I touch that? I did touch that. Why is it not? Oh, because I pre-comped it. That's no longer a 3D layer. There we go. From out. Coming in. Remember, we have to zoom that one in too. Just a bit, because they're kind of down lower in the frame, so it would be annoying if it went too far. What was that blackness for? It was a split second of like... Oh, that's still that one. Okay, it's just that. Because it doesn't have the motion tile. There we go, that'll be a 130 probably. Nope, 140. Nice. So that'll be yep, that'll be an out. After that, in, out, in, and then I'll go out, which goes into the next one, like the loop. Boom. Scale it out. Past it. That looks like it could be good. Nice. His face is about to get pummeled. It starts in wrong way. Like that. There we go. In, yeah. That should be good, I think. Keep forgetting we have to zoom that one in. There we go. Motion tile again. 130 by 130. Double in. Oh, there we go. There's still, I don't know why, they just always feel like there's something off about them. I think it's that curve. I think we want to make that, I guess, super smooth. There we go. That might be good. Maybe. I think it looked better how it was. Last one. Pretty sure that means just only viewing that layer, correct? Actually, I don't know. I think that's it. If I go down to here, I hit that. It doesn't have one right there. Yeah, only viewing that layer, I think. That's cool. I didn't even know that existed. So what are we doing? We're going from out to in. This one. Like that. And that. Maybe that's it. Then we just need a motion type. Again, hopefully the last time. Do 140 by 140. Let's just view that whole thing.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めた恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。
Of course, this is rendering halfway through.
始めるよ。始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
Alright. I did extend it out by one, right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. I'll just grab the first one, which is that, I think. No, that's the first one. Yeah. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. Bring it up to the top just to see how it loops, because that is important. That loops nicely. Alright, so now we just need to do the black bars. How fun.
いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。始めるよ。
Alright, so that's a zoom out so it won't have any bars, but that zoom back in will. Now, new solid black. I don't know if there's any way for me to like flip it so it's exact on both sides. Maybe? No, I don't think there is. We'll just position down. Let's do 16, 15, see what happens. That's not low enough. 16, 16. 16, 17, 16, 19. It's going to be 16, 28. Yep, 16, 20 is exact bottom. So I will remember that. And we'll duplicate that one. And move the position all the way up for this one. Negative 5, negative 536, negative 540 is going to be that one, isn't it? Yep, negative 540. So that's here. Maybe we do just the bottom one or something. And then we just copy and paste it on and replace the numbers, if that makes sense. Yep, so let's remove that. Fit. Why does it take so long to And I think null objects might be the way to go, maybe. We'll extend it out a bit. We'll set a position there. We'll set a position here. And I will just extend that out to like there. Connect that to that. And raise the position of it. F9. Let's see how this works. So I need to right there would be the fastest point of it. So separate dimensions. F9. Do a speed graph, and we'll just make that the fastest point. There we go. Look, that's amazing.
Maki. 始めるよ。始めるよ。
I think it might be a bit too high though, because when the other one comes in, it's going to be hard to see anything. We'll drop it down a bit to like there. And the speed should still be the same. Position. Maybe it's like there. We'll have it completely gone again. So, what was that? 540 to. No. Yeah, 540 to 374, 567, 30, 540, 340, 244, 567, 30, 543, so 104, 567, 170. So minus 170, 540. It's probably gonna be the same one that was before, wasn't it? 540 minus, we decided 170, which is 370. And it should completely remove that. No, oh, because I haven't hooked it up yet. Now, 370. Nope. Back. 540 plus 170. 710. Nice. We'll F9 that. And once again, make the fastest point right there. We'll need to. Should we add motion blur to that? I don't know.
始めるよ。始めるよ。
My computer is not happy right now. Holy.
始めるよ。始めるよ。
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐
Hopefully
怖。
if I watch the whole thing it'll catch up to
いい
speed.
だろう。はいできた。
前。始めるよ。なんだ。
Didn't really work, but we did get that looking good. And I've decided I'm going to lower the opacity a bit. Let's go maybe 70%? Or 80%? So 90%? 90% is too dark. We'll go 80 probably. Yeah.
前。始めるよ。
I still feel like that's too bright. 85. That should be good.
始めるよ。始めるよ。
What we'll do now that we've got that, we can do that, Control D, Control Shift D, move that up there so then that doesn't get rechanged. And then we'll copy that onto the top. We will do both of those, Control D, move them up to here, hook that to that, hook that to that. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. Instead of going minus 170, we're going to go plus 170. You set this to 85% opacity as well. And then on this one, 540 to 710, we need to go 370. It was 370. They should have the exact same.
始めるよ。
Oh yeah, you can already tell that's gonna be good. But now we gotta split that there. Move that up above here. Position should be minus. This is gonna be what, minus 420 minus 420. There we go.
前。始めるよ。
I like that a lot.
始めるよ。
Just adds more depth to it, you know.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はいできた。
前。始めるよ。
I should re-render the whole thing because I've got them out for the stretch the whole way. It's gonna look really good when we watched in full time. Let's see when it starts going back in. Ow. It kind of stops there and it starts heading back in. So right there is where we're going to start again. Null object, we will hook that up to that just to make sure. We will cut them all there. Delete those. I'll do the same with that. Now let's see what we're going to do here. Position. Delete that. Position, we'll have to delete those ones too. we'll always have to make sure there's one ready, like above. What's this gonna be? Set the keyframe. It's gonna go through to when that motion stops. So let's just. So when it stops here, which it already did, it goes in about there. We'll go a bit further. We'll cut that there because that's where that'll start. We'll go a bit further to set that one. Now 170 minus that is 540. F9 that, and do the speed thing again. Right there. Then on here. Why did I do that? I don't want to do that. This might take longer than I thought, but it's funner than what I was doing before, so it doesn't really bother me. But it should be the start of it. Position that. Did that go till the motion stopped? I can't remember. To zoom out. It's just until a certain point. We'll probably go to about there. Right there, it's gonna start again, so we want to set another keyframe there. No, we don't. I want to cut that, delete that, and delete that. And we'll go a bit further. Position. It is when it goes in, right? Yeah. I feel like I got that wrong. Shouldn't it be the other way? When it zooms out, the bars come. I feel like it should be the other way. It's like that should have bars there. The bars should disappear on that. I can't remember. Let's try. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've done it the wrong way. That's fun. It'll be fine. And because these are all the same length, once I've done one, I can just copy paste it. Why didn't I do that? Let me check if I could do that. Let me duplicate that. Move it up to here and line it up with that. Then we'll just hit those and make them go away. No, they're not the same. It would look better if I did it the way I was doing it by hand.
始めるよ。
Alright, we'll do 540 again. We have to hook that up first, of course we do. Then 540. No. 710 plus 170, 880. But we don't want that to be done to both, only that one. I'm getting a call from someone, hold on. We'll just messed up checking if I had work, but we're all good. What was I doing? I had to bring that back in. Like that. 710 should be minus again, I reckon. Because you bring it out. We'll start from there for the next one. Let's duplicate that before we do anything to it. Positions 710 minus 170 is 540. Alright, we'll do that. Connect it, and this will be 710 again, minus, but probably not 170. What's half of 170? 735, 50, 60, 85. So 100, 710 minus 85, 75, 675. Wait, that's not 675. 8, 9, 10, 85. So it's 15 off. So then minus 10, 25 off, 625. Wrong one. 625. We'll have to do that. Find the fastest point just there. And do the speed graph.
Mai 始めるよ
This is gonna take a while to render, ain't it? That one seems like... Oh, it's because I didn't do the smooth graphs. No wonder it looked odd. There we go.
Nanda. Nanda.
Maybe we need to extend that out a bit more, I reckon. Which means we'll need to edit the graph again. Fastest point is now here.
Nanda.
That's looking real good.
Nanda.
Once again, we want to take that a bit further because we don't want any frozen moments, if that makes sense. We don't want it to look still or anything at any points in time. Position.
Nanda.
We'll go. Go there, cut that. We'll go. It was 85, 177, 8, 9, 10, 8, 6, 5, 255, 710 plus 255, 965. Of course, haven't linked it up yet. 965. 9 and speed graph. That's looking good. This is one long one.
Mai 始めるよ
let's actually start there. So we're going to delete that. I'm going to go position. And I'm actually going to cut it there. So if I go all the way down to here, I'm going to do Control-Shift-D and delete that. Nope. Control-Shift-D, and then I'm going to go back, delete all the null objects, split that, but leave it, so we can bring that up to here, and then when that one reaches the bottom, we can split that all again, delete it, grab all of these, duplicate them, bring them up here, just cut that, go forward a couple of frames to when that is, delete the middle one, and now we just need to link these up, that to that, that to that, that to that. I think they're already linked. I just wanted to make sure. That to that, that should go on top of that. Now position. Instead of -170, we just do 170. Then here, instead of 70, we're going to do -170. And then on here, instead of -70, we're going to do positive. We're just going to flip them between positive and negatives. 85. And 968. Oh yeah, because that was 968. So 968 was 170 plus 85. Why is that 86? It's supposed to be 85. Nope, sorry, wrong thing. Back to here. It's supposed to be 85. Won't make much of a difference, but I just prefer to look exact. So 170 plus 85, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, wait, 8, 9, 10, 7, 6, 5. 170 plus 85. Why can I not do simple math? 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 255. So 965 minus 255 is 987 7 10. Wow. No. Is it not connected? What is this? For 55? Yeah, that's really odd. I don't know why that was that, but as long as it looks right, then we're good. Alright, let's try that.
Mai.
Maybe if we play it in, like, let's go default. I'm thinking maybe if we play it in half the frames, it might run smoother. It'll obviously be that's looking pretty good so far, I reckon. I'm really liking that. Let's put to 60 and to skip 1 frame, so it's going to be at 30 FPS. That's looking good.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めた恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ手加減しねえよ。
And we'll just have to cover that one up, except it's going to be pretty obvious. Maybe I should just fix that now. Have that, you know, how it's supposed to be. It's probably going to annoy me, but oh well. If we go here, we go to the point it's outmost. Should probably use that. Let's try that. Scale 110 is not going to do much. Just scale until it works. 130 millimeters. Yep. Control Shift C to pre-comp. And now if I get all the way out here, it's not going to look right. Oh, that is to be. It's not even right. Of course it's not. Scale 131. 132. 132.2. That'll work. Now we need to simply motion blur 3D. It's obviously not going to look a lot different. Not really. It'll work.
体が覚えている。体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めた恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ手加減しねえよ。
Now, I don't know how good this is going to be, but what is, yeah, this is all of that. I will do all that, Control D for duplicate, pop it on top of that, then I find what I'm looking for. Just a moment, it starts to get back in. Just about there. And then we drag that to there. Will it look good? That's all I'm trying to figure out. If not, I'll have to do the whole second half by hand, but this would be a good way to skip that.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めた恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ手加減しねえよ。
It seems like it's, well, all the motions are right and everything. All I need to do is clean up the thing, right? If I do all of that, it's the right thing. I just simply need to clean up the graph for each one, and then that's a lot easier, isn't it? Boom, see, it's so much easier. Let's see here. Once again, one at the fastest point. I might only be at the fastest point. That is nice. Probably clean it up a bit more. Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. What is all this? Don't think we need that. Position. And we will stretch that a bit. There we go. Position. That should be maxed out. Position. That one is a very different one. It's a lot quicker. But it'll still work. I hope. Position. That one should be decently alright. There we go. See what I mean? It's like longer. Makes sense. Actually, hold up. That should be the peak right there. That does make sense. Because that overlaps with the next clip. So if I now get these, I think I've already done that for that, right? Alright. So I need that and that. On here. Nope, we just don't want to do Control D. Drag it up here. And we split that off, bring that up there. Now we simply connect them and flip them. So 170 and position to 540 to 710 to 370, I think, correct? 370, yeah. 370. It looks odd. Looks like the bottom one's still there. See, now the bottom one's gone. It's not the same. Good till that's gone. It just looks, that's like barely visible, and up here it's quite a lot visible. So maybe we do 362. That help them? Okay, it's barely visible. Not visible at all. Oh yeah, because it's 362. I went, or 160 on 168. That's what I meant. Three, 6, 8, or 168. Holy. Okay, so 368 isn't good. Let's do 367. Or maybe it's my position of this in general. It is. So that can be 370. But this needs to be negative 1070. 1070. Not 1070, negative 1070. I think that's probably the best we can get.
前始めるよ。なんだ手加減しね。
Now we're gonna have to duplicate that, bring that up to the top, select that as none, delete that, line this up with this black object here. Is that lined up? Yep, and then simply bring it over to the end. Boom. Drag it out to there. Let's just check. That would be. That would be there. All right. So that's going to be slightly different, but it'll be fine. Grab that to that. Duplicate. And do the same thing we have already done. Link that to that. Link that to that. Link that to that. That to that. And that to that. Now 170. Negative 170. 170. 85. Oh, I'm gonna have to check this one, aren't I? I did 455. Alright, now if I go through these to here and that, and I pre-comp the entire edit, then I do Control D for duplicate, and extend that out to there, extend this out for the length of the whole edit. We'll just quickly check that.
始めるよ。
It's gonna have to re-render it all. So now we simply just need to find or pre-comp all of this. Okay. So we'll find where that starts. What frame is that? It's right before. Right before what? How can I differentiate that? Look at that guy's arm on the right. It's right before that. So we duplicate that. Bring it forward to here. Look here for that same arm movement. Right there. Nope. There. Right before. So there. If I'm correct. If I go back here. The first frame's that. The second frame. Yeah, so now that should be a perfect loop. And obviously that'll be, I'll cut that there. Because that's the end of the edit.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ。
It's gonna re-render it because I didn't do the halftone as a pre-comp, so it's gonna have to re-render the whole halftone section again. So we're gonna have to let that run, and then hopefully it will be done after that. There you go. I will now check if that's done.
体が覚えている。
That might be it.
忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。
That should be good. I'm gonna quickly just like play it through the speakers of my monitor, so there's no delay with my headphones to make sure it's good. Because we do not want a delay with headphones.
体が覚えている。忘れるよう努めたあの恐怖。いいだろう。はい、できた。
前始めるよ。なんだ。手加減しねえよ。
That should be good. Looks like that's the stream over as well, because if the edit's over, there's not much to stream now. So yeah, that'll be up tonight sometime probably. And yeah, that's done. All right, bye bye.